Okay, folks, this is a class builder video number 2. What I want to show you is the configuration of class builder, which is relatively important. From the last video, if I'm sitting in a project and either want to add the class builder to the project, or if it's already added, bring up class builder, I set up my tool over here and let's see, tools, class builder, I can launch it. And now what has happened is the path of my project has been sent as a command line variable to class builder. So class builder comes up very happily for this particular project. You can see that down here, that this is some project is what we're working on. We have absolutely no classes, and then where it used to say themes is now just the date. So this is the main screen. We're going to go to help today. Now, here we're going to fill this out from top to bottom. So author, this would be your name. This will be injected into the code that's generated. How often do you want to check for updates on the Class Builder tool? I would recommend daily, weekly at least. You have all the options, weekly, monthly, or never. So I would just leave it at daily if you want, whatever. The next most important thing to put in here is your file comparison utility. Personally, I use WinMerge. You can also use KDiff or Total Commander. I'm not really sure if Total Commander is still around. I knew a lot of people that were on it. So what you want to do is go to the respective website of the file compare utility you want to use, download it and install it, and then over here, click on this guy, navigate to where the exe is, and say, OK. That'll select the folder. Everything is all set up. Okay, now for code generation. Code generation has a lot of switches. So as a rule, code that is generated carries with it the class name. So if you create a class called person, it will be person PBI. It will be person PBI for both the class and the view. The view is the code that's behind the screen itself. So if there's no mandate that says you have to have these be different other than if you're sticking them all in the same folder, one will overlay the other with the same name. So at least I would say one of these two, if not both, go ahead and put a prefix in. A lot of people like to use CLS or just C for class as a prefix. You can add underscore. I believe there's like 5 characters there you can put in. And then we have global replacements and auto theming. Though Class Builder itself is no longer themed, the code that's generated can be. You can turn on auto theming, and then he'll call the theme functions for all the controls that you have. You can globally replace all of your combo boxes to the custom control combo box EX. And you can then also do that with lists, the list icon to be replaced with list EX. At the moment, all of that's off. So basically, I'm saying we are just generating pure basic vanilla code, no big deal. Now, there's 2 major form designer codes that products that are on the market, Pure Vision and Ice Designer. Both are excellent. It's your preference, which one you like, which one you have. You can choose one or the other. I sincerely recommend you use one of these. It makes designing screens so much easier. Okay, next thing is the MIT license. The MIT license, if you turn it on, it will inject the MIT license at the top of your code uh, for your sharing purposes. You can come over here and edit what the text looks like. It's a great big huge field, so I cut and pasted it directly off of the MIT site. So up to you. Uh, Font size. This is the application font size. I have found the older I get, the worse my eyes become, and therefore the larger the text I prefer. If you prefer smaller text, go for it. It's up to you. Okay, destination structures and source structures. Source structures is the advanced structure. That is the default structure for ClassBuilder. You really should never change this source structure. The destination structure, however, ClassBuilder now supports your structure, and my next video will be on creating your own custom structure, saving it into the system, and then we will go ahead and generate code using your custom structure versus ClassBuilder structure. Um, in your structures, it is recommended to separate classes and view code. You don't have to do this. You could put it all in one folder. If you do that, make sure that you have your class prefixes set so you can look at the file name and know whether it's a form code or whether it's class code. You may never want to generate form code. All of this is up to you, but that'll be the next video. So once you get all this set, what you want to do is say save. Now, you heard me on the last video say that ClassBuilder is a distributed database paradigm. So the configuration of ClassBuilder is part of the database that is ClassBuilder. That configuration does not exist in the .ClassBuilder DBs that are generated inside your projects. So this carries to all projects that you have that you use ClassBuilder on. And that's a major separation. So that pretty much concludes this video.